We are talking back to the bricks today, and check out this baby right here. It's a 66 Chevy Corvette, and not necessarily the proud owner. It's actually his wife's car, but he's brought it with us today to kind of show it off. It's Steve Casner. Steve, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk about this car itself. Obviously, at Back to the Bricks, there's going to be tons of cars like this, but I know this one has a special place in your heart, right?
Oh, it does. It's Nassau Blue, big block, 427. My wife says it has to have the side pipes because they got to have the sound.
I was going to say, isn't that crazy? His wife knows probably just as much about cars as he does, and I checked out the license plate. The license plate says her 66 Vet. Pretty cool. But anyways, let's talk about Back to the Bricks. Obviously, the event's going to be coming up in just a few weeks in mid-August. It's a great event here in Flint. Talk about it.
August 14th through the 18th is Genesee County's premier event. We're expecting upwards to 500,000 people to participate. Wow. And be spectators or cars, roughly 40,000 cars. Just great fun for everybody, family fun, relive our youth.
Okay, there you go. Now, one of the most exciting parts about this year's event is that we're going to be setting up, well, not we, but the Back to the Bricks people, these life-size automotive pioneer statues, and Steve was nice enough to bring one of the heads of the statues with him today. These statues are cool. They're bronze, and they're going to be placed in downtown Flint to kind of commemorate the automotive pioneers.
Yes, the first statue is Louis Chevrolet. He is on display right now at Mid-States Bolt and Screw. David Buick is under construction. Both of them will be placed on Saginaw Street in the main lot between Kersley and First Street. Just a centerpiece for the downtown area.
We are talking Back to the Bricks. I've got two of the major players standing to my left and right, and of course the big guy behind me, the 66 Corvette. We're going to get to Steve in a moment, but first I want to talk to Joel Rundell. Now, Joel, you have been busy for the last, I don't know how long, designing these automotive statues that are going to be the centerpiece of this year's event. Now, talk about those statues and why you chose to pick these two automotive pioneers to kind of honor with them.
Well, I actually started about a year ago, okay. And I started with Louis Chevrolet. The 100-year anniversary of Louis Chevrolet was coming up in November of last year, so they wanted Louis Chevrolet first, although I had actually started Buick before then. Buick, it was a very major player. He sold his interests in Buick in 1903. But he's a very interesting man, and from General Motors has come a lot of big name people like Chrysler. In 1879, Buick had an apprentice in his plumbing business, okay. and the guy's name was Henry Ford.
About that.
So that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
And I just actually picked up the bust of David Buick yesterday from the foundry, and he is as you see him now.
Yeah, that's great. We've got the pictures of the statue heads. Now, those are the actual moldings of what you're going to see in those life-size automotive statues and Back to the Bricks. And I just want to talk to Steve for just a moment under the hood of this 66 Corvette. And now, we were talking before the break or during the break, 66. That's a special year for you, right?
This car had to be a 66. That's the year that we were married, and my wife said she was going to pick out the next car we bought, so here it is, 1966 Vet.
There you go, guys. 66 Chevy Corvette. There's a look under the hood. Back to the Bricks is coming your way in August. We've got Steve Casner and Joel Rundell here. They're two of the big wigs in this year's event, guys.